All right, so as you can see, we got the soft top covered right now with the tarp because this thing is trashed, as you can tell, or could tell from the first video. So now we got a brand new soft top that's gonna go on. It's actually black. This is the inside. So it's freezing balls, but we're gonna try to put this on because my house is starting to look super trashy with this cover and that thing. So I need to get both of these things worked on quickly because it's pretty big eyesores out here. So yeah, let's get this thing uncovered and I'll start working on it. I'm not gonna do an in-depth deal on it because it's freezing out here. It's like 35 and I don't want to take all day filming it and everything. So I'm gonna just kind of give you like updates along the way. And yeah, so let's get started, get this thing uncovered. All right, the lighting's gonna be poor, but I moved it into my little raggedy barn area because it was starting to rain a little bit. So bring it in here, at least have some type of shelter. And yeah, we'll get back to work on this thing. So far, the only thing I've done was unlatched it and pull whatever raggedy stuff that the dude had holding this glass up. So I'll probably just grab a knife, cut this glass out, maybe to make stuff a little easier, and then get to work. All right, one thing I will say right off the rip, cutting out the back window makes it 20 times easier to get to these little clips that are all around the edge. Just a little life hack, because they're all under here. So you got to pop all those out. And if you didn't cut this window out, you'd have to do it all through the car. So yeah, I mean, if you're changing the soft top, you can afford to cut that out because you don't need it anyway. So I don't know, maybe just something a little quick for you guys. If not, climb in the car, you'll be fine. All right, so once you get all those little clips pried out, and I will say this little kit from Harbor Freight, it works perfect. So definitely grab that. I think that thing was like $4 or something. I'm saying everything's $4, maybe it was 7, who knows. But then after that, you gotta kind of go around here and all those little 10 mil nuts you got to pop off. So that's what I'm doing right now. All right, so from what I'm gathering, taking the seat belts off, at least this part is mandatory. So went ahead and did that. That's a 17 mil. And just kind of drape it right here. Did that on both sides. And then you got to take this plastic piece off because I guess right behind this is some bolts to the frame that you got to get to or something for the soft top frame. So that's what I'm doing right now. But coming along smooth. I will say there's 100,000 bolts that hold this thing together. So make sure you got a few hours of time to do this or able to store it somewhere just in case it rains while you're doing it. All right, completely unrelated to the soft top. As I was going through it, man, I just kept seeing so much filth. So ended up pulling out the seats because I can't do it. There's no way I'm just gonna be able to try to vacuum around that. I gotta pull the seats out. I gotta give this thing a freaking perfect detail. I mean, I paid $1,300 for the car, so what can I expect, you know? It's freaking filthy, and I can't expect $10,000 quality with $1,300 car, you know? So not mad at the guy, not, you know, whatever, just filthy, gotta clean it. So that's what we're gonna do. But we'll do that at the very end after the new soft top is on. Like, bro, look at this shit. This is crazy. This is disgusting, bro. Like, if your car looks like this, I can only imagine what your house looks like. What is this? What is this? Oh, really nice pen. Here, throw it in the trash. What is this? Socket? What size? 11/16. Trash. Yeah, this is just crazy, bro. I don't get it. How do you let your car get this gross? Whatever, we'll clean it. All right, so I just went through and just picked up all the big stuff that wouldn't get sucked up with the vacuum, and then we'll vacuum the rest. We'll do it at the end just in case we make a mess drilling out the rivets and stuff, but making a little headway. Not bad. All right, so quick update. Here's the current state. I just removed the brackets that were behind this little trim. And now it should all come out outside of the back here, I need to drill out those rivets. And from what I was seeing online, oh wait, maybe I don't, maybe I can take this off. I think I can take this off before I drill these out. Oh, okay, all right, I can take this off before I drill these out. So I just need to pull the top off, and then I'll get back with you guys in a second. All right, so I was right initially. You don't drill these rivets out first. You do it second. And man, this was actually pretty shitty to get out because you're supposed to keep this intact, but this stuff is so old and so brittle that it's just kind of breaking as you pull it out. So not sure if I'll be able to get a new one or if I'll be able to reuse it, but we'll figure it out. But it is off and detached, so I just gotta pull it off the car. All right, so the top's off right here, and then this is the current state of the car. I so desperately wish I just had a hard top because this is terrible. I don't mind the look of the soft top, but I did not realize how hard it was to change. I genuinely thought this would be like a 30-minute job. Boy, was I wrong. I've been out here probably an hour and a half already. Something you definitely want to do when changing a Miata soft top is, let me see if it'll focus. There's a hole right here, and that's actually your drain for your water. So you want to get that cleaned out so it doesn't collect water and rust. So it's stick, wire, anything. I'm not sure. I'll get something down in there, clean that out. But make sure you definitely do that on both sides, not just this side. I think there should be one on this side as well. Let me double check. What the hell is that? Yeah, there's one over here too. So get them both. Let's see. See if you can see it. You can see a little bit of dirt dropping down there. So yeah, definitely get these things cleaned up. All right, it's the next day. Don't have too much time to work on stuff today, but got the car covered up from yesterday. Good thing I got it covered up because there's bird poop. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break from that. And I picked up some tires locally from a guy at a used tire shop, but he had these brand new. These ones had a ton of wear on the inside, so I gotta figure out where exactly this is coming from, because this is 100% not just camber wear. This is like rubbing against something wear, so I gotta figure out what's going on there. But yeah, we'll get that off and get these new ones on. Do it by hand. I have this little bead breaker I bought from Harbor Freight. Works perfect. I think I got this thing for like 30 bucks or something, so this comes in handy. I already broke the bead on it, and then we'll just run these around the outside. If you've ever changed tires, you already know how it is, but it's a lot better than paying, you know, $100 for a shop to do it. It is a little bit tough, but you know, whatever. All right, just got one on. Took some elbow grease. Realistically, I would plan to spend 10 minutes to tire once you get it down pat. 20 minutes to tire maybe, but no more than that. As you can tell, oh, the camera's a little dirty. You can tell hand breathing a little hard. It's gonna take some elbow grease, bro. But if you ain't got a tire machine, I spent $40 on this equipment, $50 on this equipment, and I changed all my car tires, changed my truck tires, changed my wife's tires, everything. Changed the damn camper tires when I get to it, everything. So yeah, 50 bucks as opposed to, you know, $2,000 tire machine plus an air compressor plus the power. It's a lot. I'm gonna just do it like this. All right, so back again. It's day 3 of working on this damn thing. So today it's a little bit warmer outside, a little bit more bearable. So we're going to get back to work on this soft top. My goals today are basically to get it all wrapped up. I want to get the soft top completely swapped, and then I want to get the rear end of the car raised maybe an inch, and then get the new tires fully seated. There's one tire I couldn't get on the bead, so I have to work on that a little bit, maybe get some starter fluid or something like that. But yeah, that's really the goal for today. Just get the soft top on, I'll be happy if I get the soft top on, but I need to get the soft top on, car raised, tires on, wheels on. That's the goal. So let's get to work. All right, so I'm sure it would probably be best to replace this thing because, as you can tell, it's cracked everywhere, but not really trying to do that. Not really trying to wait for one, so I don't know, maybe I'll just tape it up or something and just run it because I'm not waiting for one of these to come in the mail. All right, let me drill the rest of these rivets out and get this frame free. All right, just a few screws I forgot to remove. You got to take these metal pieces off. And then these should have rivets underneath. Let me see. There's some adhesive on here. Oh, maybe there's not rivets, but you definitely have to free that up. So, got to take these off. Yeah, I was right. So there weren't any rivets up there, but there were some down here. So definitely got to take that off. You got to hit these screws too, I'm pretty sure. So this should be off in a couple seconds. All right, so finally got this thing off. I need to go through and just clean up like some of these little rivets, get those out. And then they had like tape all over this thing and stuff like that. So just get all that figured out and then, yeah, start putting the new one on. All right, so started putting the new top on, but we gotta take a brief intermission because sexy ass wife wants to go get some lunch. So let's go do that right quick. This is tight. What do you think about the Miata so far?
It's great.
Jagger, what's up, bro? I tell YouTube that we had to take an intermission because my sexy ass wife wanted some food.
You want food?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I gotta pay.
I did the trash bin, go 11.
Thank you.
Oh, you thank you.
Sugar mama. I appreciate you.
We tough this out.
We out here keeping Hardee's alive. This is your sign to go to Hardee's and get a hot ham and cheese. It'll be the best decision you ever made in your life. You okay, baby? Don't trip. You got time. Just don't hit the lady.
Oh, we should have went to that JT closeout room too.
Yeah, we could have went to JT Closeout World, but we got Miatas to work on. All right, quick little lunch break, but now back to business. So, yeah, so far, not totally sure what I'm doing, but I put the front of this on, and then I'm just gonna use that as leverage to kind of fold it out and pull the rest of the way over. So I'll probably do it in the grass. I don't know where I'm gonna do it. We'll figure it out. Maybe in the grass, maybe right here. I just don't want to scratch it all up. But then if I put it in the grass is kind of wet and it might get muddy. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right, so I brought this in the house really quick. This thing is like cracked everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is just try to run like some Gorilla Tape around the top of it. I don't know if I care enough to order a whole nother one, so let you know how it goes. So just ended up taping this up. These are like freaking $100 online shipped, so I just taped it up with Gorilla Tape the best I can. You're not gonna be able to see this, and it's just to help with moisture, so I think it'll be fine. All right, got Jag out here supervising. I got this thing on, pretty much mocked up, I think. So I'm gonna start putting it on the car now and just seeing basically what I forget. I know I'm gonna forget stuff, so we'll see what happens. We'll get this thing over there. So this back here, putting this on, this is actually kicking my ass. So it's like the rivets keep popping out. I'm having to drill them out, put rivets back in. Since it's kind of cold outside and this top isn't warm, it's like real hard to maneuver. So if you try to move it, then I'm gonna get it. I'm almost there, I think, but I've lost my cool a couple times and I had to take a break. So let me get this. Let me get back to it. All right, guys. Holy shit. That back there was a nightmare. And I would imagine it's because it's super cold outside. So I did have to take like a lighter and heat it up a little bit. But man, we finally got this thing on. It's pretty dirty just from assembling it. But also, getting this thing to close was the hardest thing ever. So I'm gonna let it sit for a few days and just kind of stretch out. Obviously, we'll still be doing work to it. I am so glad to have this thing on. Only thing that I noticed was the new soft top didn't come with a place to put these cables, but I don't know if I'm gonna worry about it too much. We'll see. I might just cut it off, who knows? But man, this thing kicked my ass and I'm glad it's over. So I'm gonna end it there. And then in the next one, we'll do the coils, put the tires on, and then see if we can fix that misfire that we got at low idle. So, all right, y'all. Till next time. Peace.